Hello, this is Rosalie, and I'm here with Lexi at Ancestry Herbals, and today we're going to harvest what?
Raspberry leaf. Yay!
Wonderful.
Raspberry leaf is a really popular herb, especially among women, and it's a joy to be able to supply it to people. One thing to note about raspberry that's really important is that while it's wilted, so in between fresh and dry, it contains toxic properties that wouldn't have a good time ingesting. So it needs to be completely dry before being used. So this is what Rosalie's showing you here is actually our fall-bearing raspberry patch, which is kind of unique. These are the best raspberries I've ever eaten in my life. They're called Autumn Bliss.
Wow.
And they are.
I hope you're going to share one with me now.
Of course. So raspberries they have rhizomaceous roots, so their roots run sideways underneath the ground. And then they send up shoots all over from all their sideways running roots. And so our raspberry patch, like most people's, kind of runs everywhere. And you want to thin your raspberry patch anyway to get the best fruit production. So if you have a thinned out raspberry patch, you want to have about 1 or 4 canes every 1 foot. So everything else can go. This makes it so that the plants have a lot of space so that they can focus on putting out good fruit. So all the other canes that you prune out of the way so that your fruit can become really yummy and sweet, you can use to dry and turn into tea or medicine. So we harvest this with a sickle and usually use leather gloves because it's spiny. And we never take yellow leaves. Usually ours happen to be green all the way down to the ground, but sometimes there's some brown or yellow leaves down at the bottom. And this one we like to do 2 cuts so that it's small enough to fit into our dryers. And one really nice little secret about this is that if you dry, the stalks are way thicker than the leaves or even the leaf stems. And if you get the leaf stems completely dry so that you hear them snap when you listen to them, when you bend them over, they snap. Usually the big stalk isn't dry yet, and if you process it by rubbing this part off the big stem, it'll come off way easier because this part's not dry and this part is. And so once it's all dry, it kind of all just crackles and crinkles, and then you have a lot of stem to try and get out of your leaf, and it's just a way to avoid as much stem.
It's a great tip.
Yeah. There you have it.
Wonderful. Thanks, Lexi.
Yeah.